Hey everyone, Magic Man's got 40k here. Today I got for you some Necron gameplay, Dawn of War, Soulstorm, got a 4v4 for you. And today I'm going to be mostly focusing on my teammates, which are these guys here. Mostly because they just do crazy stuff. My teammates do the craziest stuff I ever seen in this game. And that's saying a lot, because I play this game a lot. But trust me when I say I never seen anyone play like this, and I play this game a lot. Another thing that happens in this video is, I guess they hate me or something, because I get attacked by every player, and they try their best to get rid of me. But I am like that fly on the wall. You just can't get rid of me, but they try. I have like, you'll see in a minute here, I'll have like 2 buildings left, and I'm on the verge of death, but just can't take Scott down. So a couple stories before I start the video. I got tired after eating dinner. I got sleepy around 8 o'clock at night, and I passed out, the light on, and I woke up at like 2 a.m. and I don't know if the soda is kicking in or the milk. Maybe the milk, like I had a little bit of Skittles here and there, but I just been awake. It's like 2 o'clock right now, in the morning, like afternoon. So I've been awake for like 10 hours plus. I don't know if it's a candy or what, but it's like really hitting right now. And I decided to spend those 10 hours just playing this game. I went into practice mode and just messed around. Mostly playing orcs, because I noticed my orc videos are really popular for some reason. I don't know if you guys really like orcs or what, but I noticed my orc videos get more views than the other ones. The other story is a lot of us picked random, and trust me when I say I don't know these guys very well, and none of this was planned. But when I start the video, when I start the gameplay, it will look planned. It will look suspicious. Another thing I want to say before I start is I do need a translator, because there's a lot of trash talk. I can recognize trash talk even in a different language, and I have no idea what they're saying, but there was definitely some trash talk going on. And I noticed someone said YT, which I think is YouTube, so maybe someone recognized me in this replay. I'm not sure. So the thing is, I think these people here have way more hours than me, and I can see their win rate. I can see their history. I know these guys have more hours than me. I know these guys are like total, I would say nerds. But yeah, these guys play in a way that I just never really seen before. And I was honestly about to make a how to play orc video, because my orc videos are performing so well. I'd be like, this is how you play orcs, this is what you should avoid. But now I don't even know anymore, because these guys just broke all the rules. Everything you shouldn't do, they go ahead and do. And I don't know if it's a skill issue or what, but these guys break all the rules. They take my advice and do the opposite, and somehow they get away with it. If you were anyone else, you'd be dead like instantly, but somehow these players here get away with it. So I'm going to show you basically the craziest replay I ever seen, and I'm not going to focus on me too much. I actually don't get a whole lot done, so I'm just going to be focusing on these crazy teammates of mine, and hopefully you like it. There's a player who goes level 3 at 10 minutes. So at 10 minutes, there's gonna be some crazy fighting. So from 10 minutes forward, it's just crazy, crazy, crazy fighting. And I'm trying not to die. I'm trying very hard not to die. And that's basically the video. And I thought I'd record and share it. Alright. So, I got Necrons by random. Not a huge Necron player, but I'll give it a go. I do like the books. Books are good. This guy makes 0 Space Marines. He's Space Marine, but makes 0 Space Marines. Very interesting player. I never seen a Space Marine player not make no commander either, which is odd. Space Marine with no commander, space, like nothing. Interesting build order. Necrons, very greedy Necrons. This is another guy who basically makes no army. So no army Necrons. And again, if you did no army Necrons, the chances of you losing are like 90%. If you were a normal guy and did no army Necrons, you would lose. But yeah, I'll show you in the when I start the gameplay. And then Sister of Battle. Sister of Battle does 0 army. Again, none of this was planned. This was random team. I don't know these guys. But everyone does no army playstyle. Now, how do you win without an army? Very confusing. It's very strange, very odd to win without an army. So I just have to record this one because it just doesn't. It makes 0 sense. It's a very, very odd gameplay. Now we'll talk about the bottom team. Now the bottom team plays normal. The bottom team plays exactly how you expect them to play. So the bottom team does nothing wrong. So we got Space Marines who actually make Space Marines. You have Necrons here. Necrons actually makes an army. Guard plays extremely well. I think he was in my last video. This guard player, I think I'm almost positive I've seen this name before. And another Space Marine player. This guy really struggles. This guy was definitely the weakest link, but even the weakest link, I will say this, he played normal. But when you play, these guys have so many hours that playing normal looks slow. It's kind of crazy if you think about it. Alright, I think that's a good enough intro. I'll go ahead and start it. Just know it gets crazy super fast. And if I were to tell you guys how to play, I would tell you guys to do the opposite of these players. They do everything wrong and somehow it works. This is something that I never seen happen before. Usually if you do something wrong, you're dead. But yeah, this is basically a video where everybody does something wrong and it all works out. So alright, I'm gonna go ahead and start it. And I'm almost positive, I'm like 99% sure, I'm almost positive these guys are trying to throw the game. They're doing a meme. I'm like 99.99% positive they're doing a meme. They're not even trying. And yeah, you'll see here in a minute. Alright, I'll go ahead and play it. Again, I don't really want to focus on me too much. I don't do anything crazy. I don't do anything too fancy. I might actually focus on guard, because guard does really well. Okay, nothing crazy yet, but it's gonna get bonkers here in a minute. This sister player goes immediately into tier 2, which is odd because you kind of need an economy to buy the more expensive units. And as you can see here, as you can see right now, Sisters has actually 0 economy, It's interesting to go tier 2 with actually 0 economy. But yeah. And this is what I mean by throwing the game. And not every player can do this. This is something only like 2 people in the world can do. It's a very tricky thing to do. I really do need a translator. These Necrons and Guard start talking to each other, and they start having like a hissy fit later on. So you'll see here immediately tier 2 and also no army. Yep. So a 1 minute tier 2. Here I make a turret. Nothing too crazy. Everyone makes a turret on this map. This blue Space Marine guy does really well. And then we go ahead and capture the middle. We actually captured the middle with no fight, which I thought was odd. We just captured the middle for free. As you can see here, blue Space Marine, no barracks, no buildings, no commander. He's probably I think he has like 800 resources right now. He's got like 800 resources and he's not using it. Very odd start. Again, I play normally. I thought I was being fair. Nothing too crazy. I do have fast Necron Lord. Usually you make an army, then Necron Lord, but whatever. I was gonna do a Flayed One teleport. See, we just captured the middle for free. There's a lot of generators at the start of the game. Usually it's 4 generators and then so many core. So this is already off to a weird start. And I didn't notice this because I was playing, but I was like, what is going on? Again, pretty early Necron Lord. So nothing too crazy happening, nothing too crazy happening. Bam! I get double teamed. Necron's defense is really good. So if I had more time, I could probably survive this. I could probably survive a double team. Space Marines are considered anti-Necron, so this is pretty rough. Here I decide to send my Necron Lord. I can't kill this with my Necron Lord. The Necron Lord is definitely the weakest, so there's no. I'm running away from this. So I decided to teleport and destroy some buildings. Necron Lord is really good at destroying buildings. Here I noticed Guardsmen. I tell my team I'm getting triple teamed. There's 3 here. And now I'm like really panicking. Because why at 3 minutes am I getting triple teamed? Is it because I'm Necrons? So here I teleport. Blue is tier 2. This is gonna be odd because this is gonna be really odd because there's 2 blue Space Marines, but this guy does a fast tier 2, no commander. This guy is just now making the barracks at 4 minutes. Very strange. Makes the armory first. Yeah, 4 minutes before he makes the barracks. Again, this is something nobody should do. 4 minute, no army, no nothing, no upgrades. Here I'm getting turret rushed because getting triple team wasn't enough. I'm getting triple teamed, and Guard does anti-Necrons. So I have like 2 anti-Necrons. Here's the YouTube message. He does YT. Again, I need a translator. I think they said they recognized me, maybe. I'm getting absolutely bullied. I just want to play. 4 commanders, 2 squads. Okay, let's go ahead and tell you how bullied I'm getting. Like 2 Space Marine squads, like 2 scouts, 2 Necron warrior squads, a turret rush, 2 guardsmen squads of grenades, a commissar, and a fully upgraded like command squad. This is at 4 minutes. I am just getting absolutely bullied. And then this Necron player goes in. Pretty much all of guard is right here. So guard doesn't really have anything. And guard has a pretty normal army. This is a really strong army, but it's not very good at destroying buildings. So this army would be terrible for this. Try and take the middle back. Here I just completely give up at trying to stop this. There's absolutely no way I can stop that. It's like 5 squads and a turret. So here I try to guard is trying to kill me. So I'm trying to play the game. So here I attack Necrons. I noticed Necrons was over here. So I decided to attack Necrons now. Necrons is attacking guard. Guard is just killing everything. Sister does quick vehicle. I think this is fine. Lightning fighters are anti-commander. So it's anti-command squad, anti-sergeant. So I think this is actually fine against Space Marine. Lightning fighters are only good against commanders, and that's it. And also other planes. They're anti-plane. So here I try to destroy some generators, and now I'm like really panicking. I am like super panicking. This guy has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like let's just say 7 generators. This guy has 7 generators. I have 4. So he has almost double my resources. He's 1 away from being double my resources. Actually, okay, no, he does have double my resources. So I am like super panicking right now. This is not a good start. And like I said, I've been awake for like 10 hours or more. And I've been playing nothing but this game against, I've been practicing nonstop. And immediately I'm about to die. As soon as this game starts, I'm pretty much dead. And I've been practicing all day. Here we do a bunch of played one harassment, which doesn't really work because everyone and their mom is here. Guard just right-clicked on my commander and just been following me this whole time. Guard ends up killing my commander because no fun allowed. I get attacked after sending I sent my whole army. My whole army is right here, trying to destroy these buildings. And I get attacked because no fun allowed. I end up buying some turrets as I'm panicking. I'm panicking pretty bad right now. And Space Marine is now tier 2. Again, 0 army. So what he ends up doing is plasma gun scouts. So plasma pistol scouts. So you'll see a million plasma pistol scouts here in a minute. Necron doesn't really have an army. He's got like 10 generators. He's got like 10 generators, which is the max. So he's got max economy at the start of the game. These generators take forever to build. So he spent like 6 minutes getting max economy. Space Marine ends up buying a HQ, which gives them even more economy. So both these players, Necrons and Space Marine, they both go full economy at the start. Which again, 0 army. I would not recommend this. But somehow it works. I don't know how it works. I saw this I looked over to my teammates asking for help. I saw this and I was like, my jaw dropped. I was like, you spent 700 points while I'm getting attacked? I was like shocked. And the Space Marine and Sisters go at it. These vehicles go down in like seconds. They're very fragile. But it should be, these vehicles should be good enough to kill the Force Commander. They're basically anti-Force Commander. And now here there's a bunch of crap going on. I can't attack anymore. I lost my Necron Lord. And both Necrons, all three Necrons are here. And then I see the Grey Knights. So now I'm like really panicking. He's tier 2. Grey Knights are pretty solid. They're pretty good against flayed ones. I'm tier 1. I have like no economy. Plus 50 is unplayable. So here I'm pretty much dead. I think most of the time I would just give up here and just say I lost. Here's Plasma Scouts. It took him 6 minutes, but now he has damage. Again, no one's even trying to get the middle. They're not even attempting to get the middle. Very odd game. Now we have Blue Scouts versus Blue Scouts. And then for the rest of the match, Blue Space Marine does vehicles. And only vehicles, and that's it. I think most of the time I would have been dead. There's another fight. There'll be another fight here in a minute. Like I said, 10-minute tier 3. We're almost there. Everybody's gonna be tier 3 in a second. 10-minute tier 3 is pretty hard to pull off. And you can see here, Sisters is tier 3. Space Marine has a crazy economy. He's got 2 HQs, which give him plus 40. And then he has all these buildings here, which give him like plus 12 each. So he has like plus like 150 economy at the start of the game. Plus 150 is pretty crazy. And then Guard scans me for some reason. Maybe he thought I was dead or something. Nope, I'm not dead. Just a huge army of Plasma Scouts. Plasma Scouts are terrifying. They kill Space Marines like instantly. Look at this damage. I feel super bad for this guy. And nobody expects Plasma Scouts. Like zero. Zero people expect Plasma Scouts. And zero people expect Sisters to go tier 3 at the start of the game. Again, 0 army. Necrons has 0 army. Sister has like 0 army. This would not work 90% of the time. And now, this is the fun part. This is the fun part that everyone loves. So basically everyone's tier 3 and they're attacking me and I'm just now hitting tier 2. But I don't have my tier 2 building. So I'm basically tier 1. I'm tier 2, but I don't have my tier 2 building. So I'm basically dead. And now I got plus 60. Plus 60 is almost playable. This isn't really playable economy. Once I get, I think plus 70. Plus 70 is playable. So I need one more generator and then I can play the game. Guard activates his ability. So now I'm taking like triple damage. My buildings go down instantly because it's the priest. The priest destroys my buildings instantly. Super fun match. I was having a blast getting triple teamed. Everybody's tier 3. I did not expect everyone to go tier 3 at 8 minutes. Space Marine vehicle spams, which I would never recommend. I'm not a huge believer in the vehicle spam. upgraded Necron Lord. You kind of have to in this situation. And then I also upgraded Necron Lord. Here I'm trying desperately to kill the command squad, which doesn't work, because of course it doesn't work. Million plasma scouts. And these plasma guns are expensive. This is not a cheap build order by any means. I get turret rush a third time. Fun. I'm getting turret rushed. I'm getting my summoning core is going down. I need that, really important. Summoning core is basically required for Necrons. And you'll see here in a minute, Space Marine's tier 3. He's gonna orbital strike me. Commissar ability. Yep, there's the orbital strike. Very fun game. Guard has vehicles, I don't have anything. I decided to get the Necron Lord. I'm like, if I don't get the Necron Lord, I'm dead. So I got the Necron Lord. This building here was in yellow. So I was like, screw it. I guess I'll destroy this building real quick and then save myself. My teammate harasses for some reason. He's like, oh, this guy's fine. He's not getting triple teamed. So my teammate is like, screw you, Scott. Go, Terminators. And then soon you'll see the trash talk. All my buildings are in the red. This building here, I upgraded this building as defense, and no one gets near it. I never use it. I never used this building once because they all avoided it. And I'm pretty sure they can't even see it. I'm almost positive. Like, they can't see this building from over here. They just can't. So, somehow they've avoided my one defense. So basically nothing I did worked. Zero things I did worked. These Sentinels should be able to destroy these planes in like 2 shots. It's a very weird fight here. Yeah, the Sentinels should be able to destroy those planes in 2 shots, but they're not. Grey Knights go down the scouts. Very embarrassing. I would retire. I would retire after that. Sisters is tier 4 at 12 minutes. Here comes the trash talk. And I love this trash talk because it goes from Russian to English. I don't know if you guys seen that. The first trash talk was Russian, and then it immediately goes to English. I don't even know how. I have no idea how to change language. I have no idea how you change language on a keyboard. But this guy is typing and he's yelling in both languages. He's yelling at this guy. He's trash talking this guy. And I feel bad for this guy because he's playing the game normally. But yeah, he's getting absolutely trash talked by guard. So I feel terrible for him. Oh yeah, this is me. So I'm trying to survive. I put my buildings over here. Worst case scenario, I can teleport to my buildings. That's a Necron thing. I can teleport to my buildings. So I'm building my stuff over here. So I can teleport. And this guy here, Space Marine, has 0 defenses. So not only does he have 0 army, he also has 0 defenses. So that's just fantastic. This is basically worst case scenario. And then Necrons attack Space Marines for some reason. So Necrons, okay, hold on. So Space Marine is in this, okay. So Space Marine is in this corner here. And Necrons is in the opposite corner. The complete opposite corner. So why would Necrons attack the guy farthest from him? I don't know. That's what happened. Also, no tier 2 units, no tier 3 units. And this guy has all the economy in the world. all the money in the world and no tier 2 units. And then the white Space Marine. The white Space Marine tells guard. I think we're past the 10-minute mark in the video. The white Space Marine guy tells guard to fuck off. Some really nice trash talk here. I feel super bad for this Space Marine player. He plays standard. He plays like I do, and just gets totally like bullied. And I respect him. This Space Marine guy makes rocket launchers to counter the vehicles. He can now shoot down the planes, which are anti-Space Marine. So now vehicles should not be a problem because he's got rocket launchers. He's playing like you should, and he's getting bullied. So Necron attacks the guy farthest away from him. Necrons are super slow. He made a huge warrior army. No tier 3 unit. Absolutely beautiful. His Necron Lord is getting attacked by all the Terminators in the world. Just an absolute beautiful 4v4 where nothing goes right. Just an absolute like shit show of a 4v4. Space Marine attacks sisters, but this doesn't go very well. Everyone shows up out of nowhere. I feel super bad for this Space Marine guy. The moment he wins a fight, still zero army, zero sister of battle. The moment this guy wins a fight, all these reinforcements show up. I feel terrible for this guy. And he also drops a smoke grenade, I think, which is really smart, actually. Smoke grenade was a nice idea. But yeah, sisters is tier 4. Why would he go tier 4? I don't know. Now Necron is tier 2 units. About time. He just goes full Necrons for some reason. And now we're, what is it? 2 players against 1. We're doing 2 players against 1. So now I feel better. I'm like, oh, okay. Now this guy's getting bullied. Okay, so now it's starting to get even. This guy Dreadnought spams. I think he has... Okay, he doesn't have the relic. I was gonna say, he could just make the Land Raider. But instead he goes Dreadnought spam. And when I see Dreadnought spam, I'm almost positive he's trying to throw the game. Like, why would you Dreadnought spam at 15 minutes? He's absolutely trying to throw the game. So I am just absolutely having a grand old time. So yeah, the Space Marine attack fails. And I feel bad because it's like 5 squads. This is a very expensive fail. And honestly, this white Space Marine guy plays exactly how I would play Space Marines. And just utterly fails. Massive scout army. You never see a scout army. Those are pretty rare. Okay, now it's guard showed up. So now it's becoming slightly more fair. Terminators are trying to kill these scouts. Those poor scouts. Necron Lord is trying to 1v1. Oh, the Necron Lord actually killed the Dreadnought. Good job. This is an absolute shit show. Just an absolute shit show of a match. And then Space Marine teleports in and nukes Necrons. Like a big middle finger. Guard is still trying to help out. Guard is okay, now Guard is shit talking Necrons. So where is it? Yeah, Necrons. Necrons is getting shit on. Guard is like, where's your army? Yeah, Guard is freaking out. Where's your army, Necrons? Honestly, a good question. This guy had double my income and no army. That's kind of odd, right? I actually don't know what he spent his money on. I couldn't tell you. Before he dies, I actually want to do a check. He's got to be spending his money on something. Nope. He's actually not spending. He's got 300. He's got 300 points in the bank. Somehow. You should be rich. I don't know how you have double my economy. I don't know what you're spending your points on, to be honest. This is just an absolute shit show of a match. Blue Space Marine quits. Fair enough. Sisters is tier 4, going in. These flamethrowers do like a million damage. They're tier 4 flamethrowers. Space Marine quits. I think he's swearing. This is like the 10th Dreadnought. Now you have the Catan God. I feel like the Catan God is just styling at this point. You're just styling on your opponent. Just summoning a god. Star Eaters. I don't really have an army because I never recovered. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really have an army because I never recovered from that first attack. I'm still trying to recover from the first attack. So I don't. You can see here my base is like nothing. I have like nothing in my base. So, yeah. I have like... I'm still recovering. So, I basically did nothing this game. My teammates did everything. I'm not super proud of this replay. Oh yeah, and one more thing I want to say. So Necron's... My partner has a Catan God and the monolith, which is right here. So this guy made no tier 3 units, no vehicles. He did nothing for like 10 minutes. And then he was like, Catan God, monolith. Great. Absolutely just the best teammate, right? Fantastic teammate. And look where his monolith is. Is this in a helpful spot? I think it's stuck, actually, because there's a vehicle right there. So, absolutely beautiful gameplay. He spent like 20 minutes making a monolith, and it's stuck. So, great game. Beautiful game. And that's it. The Catan God shows up, and Guard quits, and he's probably regretting his life. He's saying this in Russian. He's like saying, I regret everything in Russian. Or maybe English, because he's switching back and forth between English and Russian. Also, by the way, just a quick shout out. YouTube tells me where you live at. If I go into my YouTube studio, it tells me exactly where you guys live at. Half my viewers are from Europe. So when I see a video with 40 views, I'm like 20 of those were from Europe. So I don't know if you guys are a fan or not. Maybe this guy here is a fan of me, the Imperial Guard player. Who knows? But yeah, that was probably... I don't know how he won. Also, there was 0 attempt to take middle. And they have a huge army here. They have a plane. They have 2 turrets. They have a fully maxed out post. Space Marine has like plus 300 income, which is ridiculous. I think that's pretty much max. There is a limit to your income. You can't have like plus 99, 99, 9. There's a limit. Space Marine basically hit max limit with the income. But Space Marine can make his army 4 times and still be rich. That's how much income he has. And I think Necrons too. Necrons just went all... Look at this. This is gross. He's got like 20 generators. And the max is 10. So I think he went above the max. You guys, they have economy for days. Maybe even weeks. Economy for weeks. So basically, these guys did nothing for like 10 minutes. Went full economy. They made 0 army, right? 0 defense, 0 army, and it worked. I would never recommend this, ever. And they all did it, except for me. I guess I was out. I wasn't in on the joke. I didn't realize there was a joke going on because I never looked at my teammates until after it was over. But yeah, I guess there was some kind of joke I missed on, because these guys, all 4 of them, made no army. They just it breaks me. It really does. But yeah, we won, so I can't really... I'm not gonna make fun of them. We won. This is a strategy that never works ever, and it worked. So yeah. So normally in these videos, this is a time where I break down and simplify what's going on, but I have no clue what just happened. Even just watching the gameplay, I have 0 clue on what happened. So yeah, this absolutely just melted my brain. Maybe it's because I've been awake for so long, who knows. But yeah, this was just an absolute like clusterfuck of a match. And hopefully you liked it. This is honestly the weirdest game ever. And I should have been dead. You can see here I have 2 buildings. And this building over here. I have 3 buildings. Sorry. I have 3 buildings. I should have been dead. But I wasn't. So that's pretty cool. If we look at the end screen here, my team has like double or triple their economy. Like literally, they have like triple economy because my team are assholes. Yeah, so you're getting attacked by 4 people. Let me just double my economy. So asshole teammates. I think. Again, I would never recommend the strategy. Having like 5 times economy at the start of the game doesn't really help that much. But yeah. So you can look at the score there. Space Marine had the lowest score. Necrons had the 2nd lowest score, which I'm surprised because Necrons turret rushed me. And Space Marine, I thought Space Marines did a fine job. He had a fine army. He had a really strong, powerful tier 2 army that died to a tier 4 vehicle. Just an absolute like mess of a game. And I love that I was able to capture it and be a part of it. Again, my whole team through the match, in my opinion, just absolutely threw the match, and somehow it worked. I think they were trying really hard to lose. I really do think we were trying very hard to lose, and it worked. So I have 0 advice, 0. I can't really break this down for new players. Usually I break these down for new players, but I can't really do that. I if I were to make a how to play video, this is the what not to do. But they won. The bottom team, honestly, the bottom team did everything right. They turret rush. They bullied Necrons, which is what you're supposed to do. Everybody ganged up on Necrons. And I do think I was the weakest player. I was by far the weakest player of my team. So killing me first makes sense. Just an absolute like shit show of a match. So I have 41 kills. Somehow I have like 2 squads. I have no idea. They were level 1. I have no idea how I got 41 kills. That's a mystery. I have 7 buildings destroyed. I think that's pretty good for someone who's on the verge of death. I destroyed like 3 generators, and I destroyed like 4 listening posts. So that's not too bad, I guess. That's the only thing I did, really. That's the only thing I did this whole game. Was destroy some buildings, and that was it. That's all I accomplished. Space Marine got the highest amount of kills, probably because he was maxed out. Everybody was maxed out. Sisters did a 9-minute tier 4, which you don't see too often. I would say 9-minute tier 4 is absolutely throwing the game, but it worked. That is so silly if you think about it. A 9-minute tier 4. My team. I am so glad I was able to record this, and I would absolutely love it if someone can translate that chat. Man, I would love. Oh yeah, someone donated to me. Who donated? Oh, it was Space Marine who did nothing. Who Dreadnought spammed and had that big scout army. Space Marine donated me 2,000 power because I guess they didn't need it. They don't need 2,000 power. Is 2,000 power a lot? Who knows? Just yeah, just fuck me. I don't know. Yeah, so whatever. I'm getting like ticked off over a game. Anyways, I think I'm starting to turn red, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video there. And, yeah. Let me know if you guys think they're throwing the game. Or maybe that was the new, maybe this is what you do in tournaments now. You do a 1v1 on a small map, and you just go tier 4. No one's gonna stop you. Right? No one's gonna stop you from going tier 4. You make your big unit and you win. Yeah, just fuck me, I guess. Alright. Thanks for watching. See you next one. Bye.